Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by generative AI. Today is January 24th, 2025, and we're diving into the latest stories surrounding Apple, its technology, and the broader tech ecosystem. Links to all the stories we discuss can be found in the episode notes. Let's get started. The UK's Competition and Markets Authority, or CMA, has launched an investigation into Apple and Google's mobile platforms. The focus: their competitive practices and how they treat developers. This inquiry is part of the UK's new Digital Markets, Competition and Consumers Act, which gives the CMA the power to impose conduct requirements on companies with strategic market status. The investigation will explore whether Apple and Google favour their own apps and services and how they compete with each other. Both companies have expressed their willingness to cooperate, with Apple emphasising innovation and Google highlighting Android's openness. This adds to the global scrutiny both tech giants face, including Apple's ongoing clashes with the European Commission over the Digital Markets Act. If found non-compliant, the penalties could be significant. Stay tuned as this story develops. In a related story, Epic Games is taking bold steps to challenge Apple's dominance in the App Store market. The company has announced it will cover Apple's core technology fee for developers who join its mobile store. This fee, which applies after an app surpasses 1 million installs, has been criticized by Epic's CEO Tim Sweeney as a barrier to competition. Epic's mobile store has struggled to gain traction, with only 30 million installs compared to its 100 million goal. To attract users, Epic plans to offer free games monthly, eventually moving to weekly giveaways. Sweeney remains optimistic about the future of App Store competition, particularly in Europe, where the Digital Markets Act could reshape the landscape. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump has criticized the European Union for its regulatory actions against American tech firms like Apple, Google, and Meta. He described these efforts as a form of taxation, claiming they unfairly target US businesses. This comes as the EU continues to enforce stringent regulations, including a $14.4 billion backtax ruling against Apple. The tension between US tech companies and European regulators highlights the ongoing debate over balancing innovation with regulation. In other news, Apple is facing a lawsuit over the use of PFAS, or forever chemicals, in certain Apple Watch bands. These chemicals, known for their durability, have been linked to serious health risks like cancer. The lawsuit alleges that Apple failed to disclose the presence of PFAS in its Sport Band, Ocean Band, and Nike Sport Band, despite being aware of their dangers. This raises questions about Apple's environmental commitments and whether its practices align with its public image. The case could have broader implications for the tech industry's use of such materials. On a lighter note, Siri has been put to the test and failed spectacularly. A humorous article revealed that Siri could only correctly identify 20 out of 58 Super Bowl winners, a dismal 34% accuracy rate. The virtual assistant often mixed up teams and years, leading to some amusingly incorrect answers. While this serves as a reminder of Siri's limitations, it also highlights the growing competition in AI, with alternatives like ChatGPT offering more reliable responses. Apple's iCloud Keychain and Passwords app have come under fire for their inadequacy as backup systems. Critics argue that they lack essential features like chronological and granular recovery, as well as redundancy. With changes in macOS 15 Sequoia making the Keychain Access app less user-friendly, some users are considering third-party solutions like Strongbox. This reflects a broader trend of Apple's software becoming less accommodating for advanced users. In celebration of its history, Apple marked the 40th anniversary of the LaserWriter, its first laser printer. Launched in 1985, the LaserWriter was a game-changer in desktop publishing, enabling professional quality printing from personal computers. Priced at nearly $7,000 at the time, it was a significant investment but revolutionized the way businesses and creators approached publishing. While the LaserWriter line was eventually discontinued, its legacy lives on as a milestone in tech innovation. Apple has introduced a new advanced commerce API to enhance in-app purchase capabilities on the App Store. This API is designed to support apps with large content catalogs, creator-driven experiences, and customizable subscription models. By leveraging Apple's payment infrastructure, developers can focus on improving user experiences while Apple handles payment processing and compliance. This move aligns with Apple's efforts to adapt to regulatory scrutiny and support diverse monetization strategies. A fascinating open-source project called Queryable is making waves in the iOS community. This app allows users to search their photo albums using natural language queries, like a brown dog on a bench. Powered by OpenAI's Clip and Apple's mobile Clip models, Queryable operates entirely offline, ensuring user privacy. The project is open for contributions and even has an Android counterpart called PicQuery. It's a great example of how AI can enhance everyday tasks while respecting user data. Lastly, Walmart has reaffirmed its decision not to accept Apple Pay in its US stores, sticking to its proprietary payment systems like Walmart Pay. While Apple Pay is accepted by over 90% of US retailers, Walmart's stance has drawn criticism, especially as contactless payments become more popular. The company's focus on its own solutions highlights the ongoing battle between convenience and control in the retail payment space. That wraps up today's episode of the Apple Daily News. Thanks for tuning in to stay informed about the latest in Apple and tech. Don't forget to check the episode notes for links to all the stories we covered. Join us tomorrow for more updates, insights, and discussions. Have a great day.